So I am the valedictorian of my class. I will graduate with 4.593 last time I checked my transcript, and unweighted my GPA is a 4.0. So in the future, I plan on going to Michigan Technological University to study materials science and engineering with hopefully a minor in aerospace, and that is with the goal of working with NASA eventually on the Mars mission. I've made my choice pretty much through process of elimination. So I do well in English, but it's definitely not my thing. So I knew I didn't want to do anything with that, not for a career at least. And I've always had a strong relationship with like math and science. My grandpa was a science teacher. He started teaching me about photosynthesis when I was about 2 weeks old. So not that I understood it all that much at that point, but I see that kind of as my start of love for science. And honestly, when I was younger, I really didn't like math all that much until it started to become a little more challenging and theoretical, and I realized I just loved learning about stuff that actually made you think past, oh, this is what it is. Well, what could you use it for? What could it be used for? And that's where I started getting into the engineering field. I love building things. I love working with my hands and solving problems, and it's just, I want to work on the Mars mission. You're going to space. It's the most unknown place we have. That's just so cool. So, putting everything together, math, science, my love for space, problem solving, it just made sense to do engineering and some sort of something with NASA, because obviously they do all that kind of stuff. The advice I would give to anybody who wants to achieve like I have achieved is don't be afraid to go for things that you don't feel comfortable, like that you wouldn't have done to begin with. It's hard to be proud of yourself in a society that encourages you to be humble all of the time, and definitely be humble, be kind to people, and just be okay with being yourself, because if you want to learn, if you want to do well, and you put that into your actions, you put that into how you treat people, then you will. You just have to have that spirit of, I want to do this. Okay, so I'm a complete nerd, and my favorite class is definitely physics. It's science and math and everything all rolled up into one class, and you learn how stuff works, and I just love that so much. We did so many different things. So a few of my inspirations were definitely Mr. Fisher, who's currently my AP chemistry teacher, and he was my physics teacher last year. Also, I definitely have to look at my math teachers like Mr. Paul and Mr. Hill. They pushed me and did not ever let me be bored in their classes, and especially in calculus this year with Mr. Hill. He saw what I could do, and he encouraged me to do it. He never let me slip or go easy on myself. He kept pushing me and kept telling me, hey, let's get this done, let's do this. And honestly, I also have to look at, teachers who weren't necessarily my teachers, but people who supported me along the way, like Mr. Nelson always saying, take care of yourself, take care of others, take care of your school. And people like Miss Matthew, our librarian, who no matter what you need, you can go to her no matter what it is, no matter what subject, no matter if it's her favorite thing, and she'll support you even if it's, oh, this person who's pushing me really hard to do something is stressing me out. Okay, well, here's how we work through it. So my strategy to get where I am now, honestly, a lot of it came naturally. I wanted to learn, and I wanted to do well, and I have that drive to just do the best I can. And my parents always encouraged me and said, hey, you can do whatever you want to do. And honestly, I just took that to heart. I'm proud of doing well. I'm proud of seeing all of my work go into things, whether that's, okay, I thought about this test I know I'm going to have, so I started studying a little bit earlier than maybe everybody else did, or I may have given up a party or some activity that I wanted to do, a birthday party, or whether it was going on a day trip in school because I knew I had to be in class. And honestly, I just loved doing it. And everybody goes, oh, it's so hard what you're doing. You should, how did you do it? Well, I wanted to do it. And that's how I got where I am.